Hello YouTube, this is the HVAC Budgeteer just showing some tools today. This is the HDX multi-tool, the plumber's multi-tool. I haven't seen a lot of reviews. I think right now there's only about one or two on YouTube, so I thought I would review a couple of these for you today. This plumber's multi-tool, the manufacturer claims that it has the most popular plumbing tools all in one. You have your PVC cutter at the top, and then you have a couple other tools at the bottom. This right here retails for around $10 on Home Depot's website. However, you'll find, at least I did, that I could not get it at my Home Depot, my local Home Depot. I found that they were sold in Canada, but that doesn't really help me out. So you'll find that these have several faucet seat wrench and a faucet seat wrench square. One is hex, as you can see. One is square. They're supposed to come in 0.25, 0.27, and 0.31 inches. You also see there's a Phillips on this side. On the other side, you'll find that there is a flashlight of really not good quality. It decides to work sometimes, and most of the time it doesn't. So you'll also find on this side that there is what they call a deburring tool, and then they also call the next tool a hacksaw for various products. And then you can also see that it does come with a ruler as well. These tools, I was very disappointed. They are cheap in price, but also they seem fairly cheap in quality. I just was hoping for a miracle. I was hoping for a little bit better more, but the grade of the metal does not seem to be that well, and just the overall fit and finish, I was very disappointed with this one as well. You'll find there is a knife in here, but I have not done a test on paper with it, but it does not seem that sharp. You'll find the scales on the sides here are plastic. They seem fairly cheap plastic. The one nice thing is they do have rubber grips on the side, which are very nice. That's probably one of the nicest things about this tool, actually. So this is supposed to cut up to 1/2 inch PVC pipe, but you'll find that to actually do that, the handles have to be open so wide that you have to have almost like giant hands to operate this. It's just really, you have to actually set this down on something, use one hand to operate it, and then the other hand to hold the material. And it can be done, but it's just very hard. 1/2 inch is the max this is rated to handle. On smaller materials, it probably won't be such a big deal, but this is not easy on larger material to cut. So there's 3 different versions that I have found of this plumber's multi-tool. There's HDX, there is Husky's brand that they do sell at my local Home Depot. I did not purchase that, but I also saw this Kobalt. This Kobalt registers, it sells rather for $13, and I've been a lot more impressed with this quality. I've actually taken this with me a couple days as I'm doing my HVAC calls just to get used to the feel of it, and I have a project actually in mind for this and later on. But this does come with a file, a metal file, and then you'll find that the next tool, just like the HDX, it does have a deburring tool as well. Then I actually do like the knife. It's not the sharpest knife ever, but it does come out of the package, it seems like, a lot sharper than the HDX tool. The quality of the Kobalt multi-tool for $3 more seems a lot better. You still have you don't have any locks, but it just seems like the tools are held in place better. This is a bottle opener and a can opener combo. You do have your Phillips and also your flat, your other screwdriver as well for this. And then you have your hacksaw as well, comes in this. So again, with this Kobalt, it's the opening to cut is just such that it's not really comfortable to cut that large of PVC one-handed. It's almost impossible. But the fit and finish is such that I do think it's worth picking up, just at least as a novelty item. And like I said, I've got another project for this in mind. So I did find with both of these that they do fit fairly nicely in this pouch I picked up. And I'm not even sure exactly what this is for. It's a gun magazine, I think, of some kind. You'll find that these multi-tools are fairly hefty, and they're almost 5 inches long. These are very large multi-tools. I did, just to add an extra function to the HDX, I did cut down a pin just for fun. Now that flashlight is starting to shine for a couple seconds, and I just added this here, and then that does add a pin to the function. So these are fairly cheap multi-tools. The HDX I do not think, at least for me, is worth buying, but I will see if I can make a use out of it. The Kobalt, I did find that a lot better quality, and the knife, I use that a lot. So that is the review, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.